Now there are many millions and millions of people worldwide who's suffering with hair loss. The young, the middle-aged, as well as the elder. Although we know that hair loss can come from many different things, but there's one thing that can be corrected that many people are suffering from. You see this little vitamin right here? I'm sure that many of you know what this vitamin is. It's vitamin D. That's correct. Vitamin D deficiency. That's the big problem. The things that you do every day, where you're at, that you're not in the sun like you used to when you were younger. You drive in your car, you go to work, you spend hours and hours sitting in the chair at the computer or possibly anywhere else, but you're not in the sun. You may be home, sitting around, underneath the roof, on your computer, on your smartphone. That's the big problem. Yes, we know that the sunlight helps the conversion in our skin into vitamin D. And too much exposure of those ultraviolet rays can definitely cause damaging of our skin. And we also know it's very difficult to get the amount of vitamin D that our body really requires through our foods. Most people don't get enough from their food. And a great source is our fatty fishes, our herring, sardines, our canned tuna, egg yolks, mushrooms, our dairy and plant milks, as well as our orange juices that are fortified with vitamin D. Vitamin D symptoms are just not hair loss. Very, very common. Weakness of the immune system, getting colds, having a hard time healing, getting going in your life, your thoughts, your train of thought, your concentration. Yes, many of you may be saying, wow, that's me. 5,000 IUs of vitamin D. And you may be thinking, well, just taking vitamin D, is that going to help me? You must be taking it correctly. Because many of you are taking your vitamin D not with fat, because vitamin D is fat soluble. So when you take your vitamin D with fat, your food, I recommend take it with a meal. If you don't, with olive oil, avocado, peanuts, it will get assimilated. Otherwise, you're wasting your time getting your D. Just because you take vitamin D doesn't mean it's getting assimilated, but it's very important you take it correctly. Within the first 5 to 7 days, I saw a tremendous change in her energy. Within the first month, I started seeing changes with her hair growth. And every week after that first month, I continued to see tremendous changes, like she was a totally new person. Not only with her hair, but her energy. Didn't get sick like she used to. She wasn't having that aching sensation. She was sleeping much better. Everything totally turned around. I hope that this information does tremendous good for you, your loved ones, and family.